Better late than never. Welcome everybody to the Owl's Nest Barbecue Catch-Up Show, Wednesday night, 6:30, right before the David Bosca Butcher Barbecue product review show over on the Butcher Barbecue Facebook page, way over there. After you leave here, you go over to David's Facebook page, Butcher Barbecue, and he's going to be reviewing his sweet barbecue sauce tonight. And if you haven't had that, man, oh man, is it good stuff. Pete is going to be AWOL tonight, so I'm going to bring in the, let's see, I want to make sure I do this right. And there we are. There I am. There's Jason. Wave to everybody, Jason. And there's Barbecue Mike. And there's where Pete normally sits because I'm an idiot and I don't know how. If I get rid of Pete, nobody can hear me. So we haven't quite figured that out yet. But this is, but in memoriam, I should have put a little in memory of Pete for the night because he's feeling under the weather. But how you guys doing? What's up?
Hey, Steve.
Jason, do you ever take one day and clean all of the pits that you have?
Yeah, it usually takes me a couple of days, but yeah, I do.
You're gonna have to speak up now because that little microphone you got's gonna be a little iffy. But you speak up, buddy. We'll be just fine. Michael, tell me about you got a you bought a what'd you buy from Sean? You bought a Rectech?
Yes, I bought a Rectech. I sold it.
Okay, so you already sold it. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
How long did you own it?
3 days.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah,
3 days.
Yeah, I mean, and not that it wasn't a good grill. It's a good grill. It's just bigger than what I needed for my garage, and it didn't really fit my plans for pellet grills. So
yeah,
I moved it. Yeah,
I understand. So Grace, Jason's got a great picture on our Facebook page of his old country barbecue pits. He's got the newest edition, the gravity feed. And you've got the offset. And what's that one in the middle?
They call that model the smokehouse. It's like a big cabinet smoker where the fire goes underneath.
Jason is gone. There's everybody back now. On your old countries, Jason, which that one pit in the middle, what is that thing?
They call it the smokehouse pit.
Mm-hmm.
The fire goes underneath everything, and it just all the heat goes up. It has a deflector plate under all the grates, but they call it the old country pit smokehouse.
So basically, it's a vertical.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Does it have water, Jason?
It does have a water pan. Yep.
Uh-huh. So that catches you up on all the new grills that we have. It changes every week with these guys. So that's what that's why we do the show. We call it the catch-up show because we catch up on all the different grills that Jason and Barbecue Mike have accumulated through the week, and what they've sold and what they've acquired during the week. It's a good thing they're independently wealthy because they don't have time to work because they're out there swapping grills. But hey, guys, last Wednesday, Pete and I went to the Hearth and Patio Barbecue Expo at the Music City Center in Nashville. What a gathering of grills.
I could only imagine. Wow.
Oh man. Michael, it's of course, I don't know if you've ever been there. It's my first time there. It's a huge building. It's like, I guess, the World Congress Center is down in Atlanta. It's made for, shows like that. And several, there's probably 220 different distributors and vendors there showing stuff. They had everything from darts to coal, indoor coal-fired oven, or not ovens, but furnaces to keep your house warm. In the South, there's a company selling coal-fired inside the home furnaces, and you don't use regular coal. Jason, you probably know what this stuff is. There's another kind of coal. You're a smart guy. Alchemite, some sort of a.
It's new. It's new to me.
You're not into
I
coal
wouldn't have
either,
a clue
huh?
where to even get a supply of coal to put in a heater. That
No.
Walmart or the Owl's Nest.
Go down to
Owl's
Walmart.
Nest, there you go. There you go.
You got any coal? No, but I got a bag of charcoal you could throw in there. It didn't, and then boy, you talk about the next day returns, huh? That'd be a biter.
I mean, where would you go get a supply of coal at around our neck of the woods?
I don't know, but this guy, they sold it in bags. They have it in bulk. It's a coal, but it's not like a regular coal. It's real shiny, and it burns burns very pure, and you can burn it inside your house, and it goes out flue, and it doesn't stink your house up, but it gives off a tremendous amount of heat. One little furnace this big, I guess you call them a furnace, heater furnace, about that big. So it'll heat a 2,000 square foot house.
Well, my first thoughts are, if it doesn't smell like a barbecue grill, I don't want it in my house.
Amen.
They said you can't sell it. I mean, they said that you can't smell it.
Well,
but that's the kind of stuff they had. I mean, they had all kinds of stuff, but most of the stuff they had were grills and patio stuff. Let's jump right into it. You guys want to go through these pictures and we'll talk about them?
Let's do it.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's do the Green Mountain grills first. Let's see what this one is here. That's not a Green Mountain grill. That's not a Green Mountain grill. That's a suitcase. That's not a Green Mountain grill. Where are the Green Mountain grills? Maybe they're up here. There they are. There's the Green Mountain grills. Okay, here we go. Here's one right there. That is the new. No, that is the Peak. That is the Green Mountain grill. That's the big one. Some of the improvements, Michael and Jason, they have are, you see the hopper there?
I do.
It now holds 20 pounds instead of 18. It's got a new front shelf on it. It's easier to collapse than the other one. If you look down on the bottom there, I don't know if you can see my cursor going back and forth, but it's there's a little thing that goes across, which is really nice. It kind of hides the bottom of the grill.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's a picture of the front of the new Ripped. That one's coming out next year. I'll tell you about that one in a little bit.
That's an interesting grill.
Yeah, we'll talk about that at length. There's the Peak on the left and the new ledge on the right. You can see, Jason, you've got one. You've got a ledge. How do you like that new look and that blacked out look, Jason? Can you hear me, Jason? I wonder where Jason went. Hang on a minute. Jason left. Hang on.
He's gone.
There he is. I'm sorry. Can you hear me now, Jason? Can you hear me now, Jason? Jason.
Nope. I think I'm flat. Nope.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Oh, hold on. I'm coming back.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, while we're waiting on Jason to come in, I'm going to tell you that the new looks of the Green Mountain grills are really appealing. They made some nice changes in them. I had a Daniel Boone probably 10 years ago, and it really was a good unit. But these do look a lot better. That black look and the way they rounded the shelf. Does that come standard with it now, Steve, or is that an add-on?
The shelf on the front is it is a standard. It's standard now.
Okay,
You know,
well
the
that's
the
nice.
peak, yeah, the peak and the ledge have always come with a
I'm not sure, but I have
shelf.
no audio from you guys.
I know, Jason. Hang on just a second. I'm trying to. I tell you what. Hang on a minute. Let me let me text him. I know you people I guess everybody's just loving this.
We've had some serious difficulties this
Yeah,
evening.
I don't know what's going on. I was on a show last night. And I think I was um somebody messed with something. I think it was me. Uh, I'm gonna tell him to log out, and I'll send you a new link. Hang on just a sec. We're gonna make this work, folks. I promise you. We're gonna make this work because this is a good show. This is a
Well,
good show, and it's a good show, and we're gonna have a lot of interesting stuff. So
it might end up being a 2-part show.
no, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him back. I promise. We're gonna get Jason back because he's much more interesting than me and you, Michael.
Oh yeah. Steve, I wonder how a person would. This is talking about Green Mountain Grills, but how they'd go about getting sponsored by them. Is there? I mean, would you have any idea how to do that?
You mean like a competition team?
Yeah, like a team. Sterling Smith, world champion. He was in Dallas, Texas 2 years ago. He's a Green Mountain Grills guy.
Yeah, I think they're ambassadors though.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of deal they've got with Green Mountain. I don't know. You just have to write the company. I don't know if they sponsor people or not.
Yeah.
They've certainly got a lot of people that use them on the competition trail.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just call the company and ask. I don't have any pull with them. We just buy them and sell them.
Yeah.
And we sell a bunch of them.
Yes, you do.
Waiting for Jason to get back here. I sent him the new link. Hopefully he'll. Jason is he's on the road. He's on an iPad, and he's having to deal with hotel Wi-Fi. So that might be part of the problem.
I'd say it is.
And there he is. He is there now. All right. You're back. Can you hear us now, Jason?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Hey, there you go. All right. Let's see. We were talking about the Green Mountain Grills. And Jason, what I was going to ask you is, how do you like the new blacked out look and the rounded off look?
I like it. I really like it a lot. Looks real good.
I think it looks a lot better than the current or the old model. The I guess the 1.0, since these are being called the 2.0.
Yeah, I'm with you. I really like it.
I talked with Jason Baker, the owner of the company. He was there, and he was very proud of the way that these came out, and of the new accessories. We're going to talk a little bit about that too. Let's go to this next one. Now that is a picture of the new Ripped. Now this one is going to have. It's not going to be powered by pellets. It's going to be powered by wood chips, not chunks, but chips. And if you can look in there, if you see those racks in the back, they go onto a stationary rack system that fits in the back of the grill. It's real neat. You can see in the middle, that's a rib rack. On the left is a warming rack. If you see the two bars running across, fellas.
Yeah.
You can hang meat from there. That's kind of cool. If a sausage or something you want to throw on the smoker while you're smoking some other stuff, that's kind of a real cool thing. I like that little chrome shelf. I don't know if that's going to make it. That's just a prototype. I don't know if that's going to make it to the final cut, but I like the way that looked. Jason didn't seem to like it, but I liked it. Let's see here. We've got, that's the same one we looked at. And there's a better shot of it in the middle. You can see the rack system I'm talking about. You see Jason and Michael, it anchors to the back of the grill wall.
Yeah, I like that.
Holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just stick the racks in those little holes. They kind of go up. They're beveled. They kind of go up and then go down. and there's a whole series of those that you buy. They're not expensive. I ordered 5 of them, I think. So when our grills get shipped to us in the middle of March, we'll have all the accessories to go with them.
So
Getting
all the
ready for the
2.0s, you're going to have that rack system.
yeah, the
Okay.
peak,
That's interesting.
the peak and the ledge. Let's
Okay.
see what this one is. There's just another view of it. That's of course that's not the peak. That's the rip. That's the new one that's coming out. But he had that one all set up. I thought it looked pretty good.
So did he mention when these would be available?
Yeah, there's some. They're already out west. They're working their way towards the east, and our distributor said that we'll probably get them in the middle of March.
Okay.
So I mean, it's the end of February now. So I mean, we're talking probably 20 days.
Yeah.
One thing they did in the Green Mountain Grill that I really like. The Green Mountain Grill is known for this big deflector plate. It's real heavy duty, real heavy stainless steel. I mean, it's like overkill. And what they've done, they've shrunk it down and it made it smaller. So what the grill will do, the grill will actually heat up faster. More smoke will escape from underneath the venturi or from underneath the deflector from the venturi. So you'll get more smoke. And they took the drip pan and narrowed it by a couple inches. So there'll be more smoke that will roll up each side of the drip pan where it was blocked before. So you should get with these grills, you should get not only a quicker startup, you'll get a more flavorful cook and more flavorful food on it. And I think probably, we all like the gadgets, but the bottom line is how good the food tastes, after it's cooked. And I'm really excited about that feature on it. There's just a picture of the rib. There it is again. Okay. All right. We don't talk about Kamado style grills much. Either Jason, you've got one, don't you?
I've got 2 of them.
What kind have you got?
I have Kamado Joes.
Okay. Now, do you still use them a lot since you got those other?
Yeah.
You do?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Michael, have you ever had a Kamado style?
I've had all of the Kamado Joes and the Big Green Egg Extra Large. And the Kong, the Grilla Grills Kong.
Mm-hmm. I had an egg one time. I kept it about a year. I thought it was a little, I don't know. It wasn't for me, but they're good. Obviously they're good smokers.
Yeah.
And they got quite a following. And the reason I bring that up, because Primo Grills, they had a huge booth, and that's their big big old Primo. I don't know which one that's called, but they were there, and let's see. That was quick. That was you remember we talked about the Weber kettle?
Yeah.
Jason, you ever Weber kettle? You do?
I do not at the moment. I have had one.
Michael, have you ever had one?
No.
I never have either. I thought I was the only one. Michael, you and I are the only 2 people on the face of the earth that never had a Weber kettle. But this is Napoleon Grills
Wow.
version. Yeah. One of the reasons I've got them on there, the company Palm Distributors that we picked up as our distributor for Green Mountain Grills, which I'm really excited about. Now we've got a distributor. They're also a Napoleon Grill distributor.
Okay.
So we have access to the Napoleon Grill line of charcoal and gas grills if we ever decide to get into that market. That's the kettle on the left, and that thing retails for about, I think, maybe $2.99. And the thing on the right, the kettle grill with that table retails for $3.99. Now that's a pretty good looking unit, fellas.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I think,
with a cart for $400.
Yeah.
I
like that.
I've got a question, Steve.
All right.
Since you're a distributor, your distributors through these people. If somebody came in Owl's Nest and said, "Hey, I want to buy a Napoleon kettle,"
Yeah.
Because you're affiliated, can you go ahead and just sell them one through like a catalog or?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If they get a line on a Napoleon gas grill, we can all we got to do is call down there. And you know what now? What's nice is they're down in Florida, so it's only a 2-day trip up here by shipping.
Okay. Well, that's
So
good.
yeah. And you know my distributor. No, you're not gonna believe this. They're the distributor for W sauce too.
Really?
Go figure that.
Wow.
Go figure that. So how handy is that? When we
That's
call,
good.
make an order, we can
Yeah.
say send us up 10 cases of W sauce as well, because
Yeah.
we sell the houndstooth out of that W sauce. So that's why I'm really excited about it. These guys, they sell. I just got a thing on email today. They sell propane tanks. If you need propane tank, you know, if I wanted to sell propane tanks, you know, empty cartridges, propane tanks,
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
do that. A lot of you know, I was really looking. Let's see, this thing right here. That's a Blackstone. That's the new Blackstone pizza grill. Jason,
Oh, okay.
you said you had a Blackstone pizza grill, right?
Yes, sir.
Does yours look like that?
Mine does not. It's not stainless. I have one of the old OG ones.
Mm-hmm. Now that's part of part of the signature series
Okay.
that
Yeah.
Blackstone has. It's geared for people like me. That's their griddle, the signature series griddle, stainless. Notice the side tables that connect to
That looks good.
the apparatus. You
Yeah.
see the one on the right's folded up,
Oh, yeah.
and the one
Okay.
on the left is folded out.
Hmm.
Isn't that cool?
That is
Yeah,
cool.
that is cool.
$24.99.
That's not the Walmart line, is it?
No, I guess they figured guys like me, we have exquisite customers. So, and we cannot go into Walmart and buy a griddle. We gotta have that chrome, baby. But
Yeah.
anyway, here's something neat. Now these guys, this is called. I got all my stuff laid out here, so you have to bear with me. This is called Backyard Banger. Backyard Banger. BANGER. If you want to look them up online, Backyard Banger. They make outdoor kitchen stuff, and they make this little unit right here. That is a portable outdoor kitchen area. $49.99. It comes with that refrigerator. See that refrigerator there?
Uh-huh.
It comes with the refrigerator. You hook your garden hose up to it. That's where you get your water source. Do you see that little power stack up on the counter on the left-hand side?
Yeah. Yeah.
That, with a touch of a hand, that goes down. You just tap the top of it with your hand. It goes down, then you tap it again, and it comes right back up.
Sweet.
So that's pretty sweet. $49.99 retail. You know, everything's expensive. Everything we do is expensive. I'm going to tell you
Fun
about
ain't cheap.
funflation. Did we talk about funflation last week?
No,
Michael, do you remember, Michael?
I don't
or
think
the
so.
week before? I'm going to remind me to talk about funflation. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. That's the one I don't want to see it. Here's one. Everdur. I believe these guys were from Australia. That is a that's a Kamado cooker. It's inside. You lift up the lid, and the Kamado is encased in that. Let's see. I don't have a picture of it. I got a picture on my other ones. The Kamado is encased in that apparatus there. Kind of neat. The one on the left is $14.95. The one on the right is $19.95. Same size, but the one on the right is electronically controlled. Temperature is electronically controlled. So, you know, it's kind of like it's got a built-in guru to it, and that'll keep it going. Those are pretty neat.
What kind
and,
of
you know, price
cooking area did they have?
20, no, let's see, 18 and a half inches, you know,
Not
about
bad.
the size of a green egg.
Yeah.
It really really competes the same price with them. If I liked it because it looks like it'd be more wind resistant than a Kamado.
Yes.
See, my problem with the green egg was every time I used it, I'd get that, I'd be up there turning that daisy wheel and doing that little window down on the bottom and, trying to get it, just right. And I'd get it set at 250. I'd run inside and get the meat and the wind would blow and I'd come back out and it was 600 degrees.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, so you got to keep fooling with it. And so that's why I finally sold it to a doctor up in North. And I hope he's happy with it. Here's going. There's 3 expensive pizza ovens from La Piazza. Those were in the $6,500 range.
Nice.
They're pretty sharp though.
Yeah.
They're pretty sharp. Those are the ones you build the fire in them. It's not propane. It's real wood fire. I kind of like those. But I mean, you couldn't swing a cat by the tail and not hit a pizza oven there.
That's amazing. I didn't realize there was that big of a demand for at-home
I didn't either.
pizza ovens.
I didn't either, Jason. It's like everybody in the United States is going to have a pizza oven. It's like it's been mandated. By April 15th, you got to pay your taxes and have a
get your pizza oven.
And get your pizza oven.
Hey, Michael,
there it is. There it is. There's the Kamado.
Okay.
You see it?
Yeah.
See, it's got the dome top.
Yeah, sure enough.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, interesting.
Or it looks like a washing machine. Depends on your point of view.
True. Yeah.
It does kind of look like a washing machine.
It does.
But that was I liked it. I could live with that. Price point on it was good.
Yeah.
That's the only drum they had there.
That's a good looking drum.
HPC. It looks like the thing that they landed on Mars to collect soil samples.
Yeah.
If you look,
I was thinking Sputnik. It looks like Sputnik.
Sputnik. That was weird. They had a price tag. Now get this, Michael, $19.99.
Wow.
On that drum. But if you bought that one, at the show, it was $600.
Well, it's a good thing I wasn't there.
That would have been the one to buy.
Yes, it would.
I wouldn't even know how to use that thing.
Oh, they're amazing.
Well, I mean, the pit barrel cookers are amazing too.
Yeah,
they're $3.99.
Yeah. True.
Hey, do you see in the background those star things?
I was looking at that. What is that?
What are those? Do anybody have any idea what those things are? I don't know.
No idea.
We were walking. There was so much. The problem with going up there in one day, there's so much to see that we're trying to cover everything, and they were only open. I mean, they didn't let you in a minute before 10 o'clock Central Time. We got up there early, thinking that maybe the guys from Green Mountain Grill or Napoleon would let us slide in, early. No way. You gotta have a badge, and they wouldn't let you in until 10 o'clock Central Time, which was 11 our time, and they were only open till 5 o'clock Central Time. So you only had 7 hours to see everything, and it was just impossible to see everything and talk to everybody and get all the lowdown on all the stuff. I was kind of up there looking for grill cleaning apparatuses to sell at the store. They had these wooden paddles. I've never been a fan of those things.
I haven't had any luck. I've got one of those, not necessarily that brand, but I've just never had luck out of the wooden paddle.
Yeah. No, I don't. I've used friends of mine. I'm not a big fan. I am a fan of that thing right there, though. That's what we're going to get. That's one of those scrubs, and scrubber. That's that's called that's called the Q Swiper barbecue grill cleaner. A guy named Paul Cira. The company is Proud Grill. If you want to look it up online, Proud Grill. They have got a plethora of grill cleaning items. I was going to buy one from him, and he couldn't sell it. Somebody had come by and bought his entire booth.
Dang.
After the show. Wow. Some retailer after the show was going to come by and load up his booth. He'd already sold it. He said he was amazed. It's never happened before. They wanted everything in the booth, so they couldn't. He couldn't sell it. They've got reusable exterior grill cleaner and cloths. I've seen those grill cleaning cloths. They've got the little. Have you ever used them? They got little raised abrasive things on it where it does a good job. It does a good job. So you'll like them. We'll be getting them in pretty soon.
Okay.
Let's see. Where were we? This is fun.
You're getting
Let's
his full
see.
line of product.
Now I'm not gonna get the full line. He's got a million different things. I'm gonna get the scrub brush. I think I'm gonna get the small one and the long one because it comes when you buy it, it comes in a pack. You get the brush and you get a packet of the little cloth to put over it. And then you scrub your grill, and then you throw that cloth away. And then next time you're gonna clean your grill, you just get another cloth.
Gotcha.
It's pretty slick. Pretty slick. Let's see here. Now we saw that. We saw that. We saw that. We saw that. Here we go. There's the chef's temp. I got those coming. I've got the ones on the bottom, the instant read thermometers. I sell those at the store.
Yeah.
And those are the wireless. That's, all the rage now, the wireless, Bluetooth enabled, Wi-Fi enabled. You stick that probe in your meat, and in like magic, it shoots the temperature to your telephone with no wires. That's the chef's temp. Real good price point on it. You can buy one. I think it's $69. Real good price point on it.
That is a good price point because competitors sell for about $100 a piece.
Yeah, the meters are pretty expensive.
Yeah.
And they've got one. I'm waiting to get my shipment in because they've got a little short one coming out.
Yeah.
That you can use like in a chicken breast. All of them are long and you have to put them in on the side and they may not work, but they got a little short one. He says it's going to be about that tall. You can stick it in a chicken breast, chicken, something small that you're cooking and monitor the temperature that way. Temperature controls all the rage. Everybody's want to know. There's that long handle brush.
Okay.
You see that?
Yep.
That little plastic tray, you put water in it and you dunk that in there, then you kind of clean with steam. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Pretty neat. But that was only I thought there'd be some real innovation in grill cleaning, but that was about all they had. Here's the brisket. You guys have heard of the brisket pellet cooker, right?
I have.
Yeah. It's AI. I guess it's the first one with AI. That big tablet stand by that kid, his name was Jason. He knew his stuff. That's a big telephone. And he said, all right, pick something out. And some guy in the crowd that was looking said, Texas brisket. And he said, okay, he punched in Texas brisket, and it popped up that recipe right there for Texas brisket.
Wow.
So it wrote it. It took about, I guess maybe 1.5, 2 minutes. And it punches out a recipe for Texas brisket.
That's pretty neat.
Well, it takes all the fun out of it. If you can't make your own recipe. Let's see. Oops, that's too much. Hang on a minute. That coming. Here we go. Oh, there's a video. Here we go. Right here. This is what I want. This is cool. I've got those coming. That is it's a double barrel charcoal lighter.
Okay.
The barrel on the right, you pull the trigger, and the barrel on the right shoots out gas or a flame powered by propane or butane. It's a real hot flame. And then when you get it started, you know what the barrel on the left is?
No.
It's a fan.
Oh.
So you press the other button, and then there's your forced oxygen to make the fire hotter real quick.
I like that.
And the thing is, the price point on that one's like $59.95.
That's cheap.
Something we can all afford.
Now, is the fan battery powered, or do you plug it in, or?
Yeah, you plug it in, it recharges.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's got a rechargeable battery.
Yeah, everything recharges over there. It's pretty neat. That guy was I forgot his name. His name was Chris. He was an interesting fella. He told us how much it was cost to be there. He had a little booth, about a 10 by 12, not big at all. $3,600
Wow.
for the 3 days. 3,600. So you can imagine what Primo, uh, Broil King, Halo, all those guys with the big booths. Yeah, man, they were spending some large dollars on their
I guess
spaces.
the grill brush guy was glad he sold out all of his stock then to help
Hey,
pay
he
for
had
that
a
booth.
big spot too. He did.
Wow.
Dang.
So that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. But I guess, he said it's worth it. He said they always have good sales. He goes, I ordered 12 of them, and he says, you're about the 15th order that day. So
Wow.
I guess it pays for himself. Let's see what this one is. That one, they had everything at this thing. Look at that. Look at that. That is a charcoal grill made in China. Look at
Interesting.
that thing. Look at that thing. I mean, it's just junk.
Look, I think say my first impression, it looks kind of flimsy.
That looks like something you put behind the tractor and drag the infield with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing junk. I mean, they had some junk there too. It is amazing. Let's see. This one's called the Nomad. I didn't realize how popular this thing was. I was showing it to a friend of mine over the weekend, and he said that thing is super popular. I couldn't imagine buying it. It's called the Nomad. It's a suitcase smoke. Have you either one of you seen this?
I
No.
have not.
Steven Reichland I've been told uses this, and I'm a big Steven Reichland fan. So if he endorses it, it must be legitimate. That's the way I feel about Steven. You can cook low and slow on it. You can use it as a grill, and then you fold it up, and after you pour the charcoal out of it, and you carry it like a suitcase. Now just guess how much something like that would cost. You think,
$500.
Yeah,
Jason?
I would say I would say north of that. I'm going to go at least like 850 to 1,000.
$699.
Golly.
So I thought it was going to be 200, $300. I mean,
Still too expensive. Yeah.
It's that big.
Yeah.
But I don't know how in the world you'd use it. But man, they got it. The Nomad. I forgot that guy's name. He's a real nice guy. What was amazing? These young people that are at these shows, they know their stuff. They are trained. They the two girls in the there were two girls and a guy in the Blackstone booth, and then that booth was huge, as you can imagine. And man, they were professionals. They took Pete and I around, and the girl explained all the benefits and the features of each individual grill, how it differed from the other one. And they were I tell you, the young people that were there, I was very impressed with their product knowledge and their willingness to, talk to old guys that are never going to buy anything like that. But they wanted to tell us about it. This was neat. This was the Halo group. That is a battery powered, 100% battery powered pellet cooker. The pellet, 10 pounds of pellets go in that little contraption right there. And when you close it, it closes over the pellet thing, the pellet hopper. You see those two little black things on the table right there in front of it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are the lithium batteries that go in it.
That's
It's
small.
a tailgater, totally portable. Of course, Green Mountain has been doing that for years.
Yeah.
And they actually like they invented this stuff, and Green Mountain's had battery powered grills for long as I've been selling them, and longer before that. So it's not new technology, but it's cool technology.
Yeah.
I guess the lithium batteries set it apart. Because with the Green Mountain, you can plug it into 110, but that one you can't. You got to have batteries. But it's still, here's one that's got a lot of attention. Again, battery powered. You see the hopper there in front? That's the hopper between the shelf and the smoker. That's a dual hopper. You can put like oak pellets on the left side and cherry on the right. It's a dual auger system. It'll mix the pellets for you.
Wow.
Thought that's pretty neat.
That is neat.
Yeah. And you can see how deep it is. You can see how much, maybe pellets it'll hold.
That's a nice looking grill.
Yeah. Yeah. That guy was, I forgot his name. I've got his name. Here he is right here. Hang on. That was, crap. Where's his card at? Here it is. Greg Cooper from Halo. Greg Cooper. He was a pro, buddy. He knew his product. He had his product knowledge down. That was we spent a lot of time in that booth. They had some really neat things. Their griddle, if I was going to sell griddles, and I'm on the fence just simply because of the room at the shop, but if I was going to sell griddles, I believe I'd sell Halo griddles. They're a little more expensive, but man, it's twice the griddle as a Blackstone. Twice the griddle. And the problem is, that's the first time I've ever seen one. Nobody around here carries them. So, have you ever seen one, Michael?
I have not.
Yeah. So, their griddles are windproof. You don't have to buy that windscreen. Do you have a windscreen on your Blackstone, Jason?
I do not.
But you can buy one though for it, can't you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah. I had one for mine, but you don't need one with the Halo. It's got they're wind resistant. Really neat company, really neat product. Small company, just recently sold. It was started by, let's see, I got the story last night. It was started by a guy that worked for Blackstone, and he started the company. I think he died unexpectedly, and it was sold to another company, I think called Worthington. Worthington, they have a lot of different items. They only did Halo, I think only did like $7 million in sales last year, which that's nothing. That's a lot of money, but that's teeny. That's a teeny company. So their growth potential is, really will be easy to, show growth. All right. And there's their pizza oven.
Oh, that's cool looking.
Yeah. It runs on electricity or it runs on electricity or propane. Okay. That was the deal about it. That little table turns, so you don't have to turn your pizza, which I would never have, because turning your pizza is half the fun of making the pizza. That turntable goes by itself. I got no interest because I want to do it. Here's the Traeger booth.
That's a nice booth.
Thought I'd throw that in.
Yeah.
There's the thing with the Green Mountain Grill I want to talk about. That fits on the right hand side of your Green Mountain Grill, and it'll fit. Jason, it'll fit yours. It'll fit mine. Okay. Now. You take off the shelf and you put that on there, and that is a sear station. That is not aluminum. That is stainless steel. It's heavy, and you can sear your steaks on it. It's electric too, which makes it real cool. You just plug it in. You don't have to worry about having propane or dual fuels. You just plug it into the outlet, and boom, you're ready to sear. It's got a temperature adjustment on it. You can flip that over. You can use it as a griddle. You can put a pan on it to heat up water. Whatever you want. You can crank it up to 700 degrees, or you can lower it down to 300 degrees. I think that's going to be a real neat accessory to sell with the Green Mountain.
Absolutely.
I didn't see anybody else there that had that.
So we can retrofit our 1.0 models and add that to it.
Yes, it'll fit right on it. And I mean, there's no don't have to do anything. Just take the shelf off, do it to the side, put that on there, and you're ready to go.
What's the price point on it? Did you get that?
Not bad. $229. It's not hateful.
Right.
It's not cheap, but it's not
not bad.
It's not crazy money. It's everything we do. We're talking about, and what I ask you guys to remind me of, talk about what?
Funflation.
I was listening to Sport Talk the other night with Quake and Joe, and they had Jim Place on, and what's that guy's name? Used to coach at UTC, played, and he also coached for the Bills. You know what I'm talking about, Jason? Football
I do
coach.
not.
Real nice guy. Buddy Nix. His son played quarterback at Ottawa. Years ago. They were talking about the Titan Stadium, the new stadium. Jim was talking about back in 2000 when Nissan Stadium opened. The PSL price was $5,000. That's how much your PSL was. What the PSL is. Your license to buy a seat,
Right.
not your seat, but you get that gets you in the door.
Right.
This time, the new stadium being built, the PSL $65,000.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Wow.
Just for the privilege of buying seats. And then Jim went on to talk about that if a family of four goes to a Titans game now, sits up there in that corner of the end zone up there by the scoreboard where it's where you can't see anything, the absolute worst seats in the house. $650, family of four tickets.
Wow.
Each or for
$650 for four people. That gets you in the stands. $650. And what he was saying is everything we do for fun, the inflation factor is probably double of what normal inflation is. We talk about, God, $5 for a gallon of milk, $25, $30 for paper towels when they used to be $18.99. Everything's gone up, but nothing like that has gone up like our hobbies, the cost of our hobbies and our fun things. I mean, that money has just been, and you go to these shows and you see the prices of everything, and he's right. The price of everything we do in barbecue is enormous now.
Yep.
But if you want to play, you got to pay, I guess.
That's right.
But I thought the name Funflation was I don't know if he made it up or he saw it somewhere, but I thought it was a great conversation. And it really hits home. We're talking about stadiums here in town, stadiums in Nashville that the government's helping to build. I don't want to get into that, but I got problems with that, and the costs are going up, and we live in
this cost of funflation has really impacted mine and Michael's market in buying and selling grills.
You got that right.
Our weekly trades are down.
You got to sharpen that pencil, don't you?
Yeah.
I can. Oh, Jason just went away. Jason, where'd you go? Hang on just a second. There, he's back.
Oh,
can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
You went away real quick. Well, guys, that was our trip to Nashville. I hope you enjoyed that little trip down memory lane with me. Pete and I had a real good time, and I wish he was here to put in his 2 cents because Pete's the talker. When we go to these booths, boy, they really, Pete would really engage him while I was looking at the stuff. He was really getting the information, and I'm gonna tell you, we had for lunch. I've never had a panini sandwich before. And that little panini we had was delicious. The guys making them at this show they were on it. And I'm looking at a panini press right now. I think that might be the next arsenal in the Owl's Nest Barbecue Research and Development Kitchen. Is a panini press.
Wait.
How fun would that be? Sure. What can we make for the show? I guess we could smoke some meat, slice up, make paninis. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it?
It would be.
We'll have to do that. All right. Michael, Barbecue Mike, find you on Facebook. Tell us where Barbecue Mike hangs out.
It's just hard to say. Lots of different.
You got, what are your groups on Facebook?
Well, I have My Grill Smokers, Grill and Barbecue Enthusiast, Everyday Backyard Barbecue.
You're an administrator for Owl's Nest Barbecue Nation.
Owl's Nest Barbecue Nation, absolutely.
You keep all the porn off of it.
Yeah, that's the best one. Is the Owl's Nest Barbecue Nation. That's the one I'd say. If you
Jason,
want to find barbecue Mike, come there.
Jason's putting it on. You're taking it off, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jason, where can we find Jason Penley on the social media?
You can find me at Al's Nest Barbecue Nation as well, and Grilling with Red on Facebook and Instagram.
Yep. And we got big news coming to you right now. Hang on, where's my little fun thing real quick? Doggone, I never can. I wish I was better at this. I wish I was better at this. Big news, the Owl's Nest Barbecue Show channel on YouTube surpassed 500 subscribers yesterday.
Nice.
That we were thrilled to death. A guy named Jimmy Reynolds from Ottawa was number 500, and he won himself a free bottle of Butcher Barbecue Grilling Addiction for that hitting that 500. And I think we're going to like 504 or 505. So do me a solid, go to Owl's Nest Barbecue show page on our channel on YouTube and subscribe and check out all the cool videos that we do. You'll see Jason on there. You'll see Michael. You'll see Jeff. You'll see Pete. You'll see Billy, and you'll see Barbecue Steve. And we've even got old videos of my good friend Kevin West before he passed that I just treasure those, and they're on there forever. Thank goodness. Jim Reynolds is back on there. We've got just a plethora of videos. I mean, we got a ton of videos on there, and we always beam the shows to it as well too. So you can watch all the live shows there, and of course you can catch us on the Owl's Nest Barbecue Facebook page and the Owl's Nest Barbecue Nation Facebook page as well. And we appreciate everybody that follows us. We appreciate everybody that subscribed. Remember, the 1 millionth subscriber to the Owl's Nest Barbecue Show YouTube channel gets a free car. The 1 millionth subscriber, a free car.
Nice. Pretty steep. That's awesome.
That's right. A free car for the 1 millionth. We're at 500. We're not 500,000. We're at 500. 500.
Hey, it's doable.
We got a little ways to go. A little ways to go. Have you ever looked at your statistics on your YouTube channel, Jason?
It's wild. Yeah, I do.
How many? How many views have you got total? Have you ever looked at that stat?
There on views. Yeah, it's crazy views. Yeah, I think my views is up in the millions.
Yours is?
Yeah, I think so. I'd have to look at it.
Oh my God, I've got 48. I've got 48,000.
Well,
and I thought that was good. I thought that was good.
I don't have a lot of content. I don't have near as the amount of content that you've got. But I'll report back. I may be wrong on that, but I'll the next time I'm on the show, I will have that number for you.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. All right, guys, we got to get out of here. Don't forget, David Bosca is coming up next at 7:30 on the David Bosca Butcher Barbecue Product Review Show over on the over there. You got to go over there to the Facebook Butcher Barbecue Facebook page, and David will be on in just a few minutes. He's going to be talking about his sweet barbecue sauce from Butcher Barbecue. It's great stuff. It's great information. David's a great guy. He's a great friend. We love him, and you'll love him too. To know David is to love David. I promise you, he's good. Jason, thank you so much for filling in for Pete. Barbecue Mike, as always. We'll miss you Saturday. You gonna be there Saturday, Jason?
Should be. I'm planning on it. Good Lord willing.
Good deal. Another pathetic individual. I like it.
Another victim.
You can hang out with all us other pathetic people at the barbecue store. All right, Michael, you have fun. Whatever you're doing, you have fun. And hey, don't forget the I'll go ahead and announce it now. Owl's Nest Barbecue, our team, our pro staff team, is going to be in the Big Pig Barbecue Festival on May the 11th down at the Pavilion. We just signed up, so you'll be getting your tuition checks or tuition invoices in the mail shortly, gentlemen. So we're gonna have a good time though. We look forward to seeing everybody there. Mark your calendar, May the 11th for the Big Pig Barbecue Festival down at the Pavilion, down at the what's First Horizon Pavilion now? Yeah, down by UTC, down by Finley Stadium rather, on the south side. All right, guys, we got to roll. We'll talk to y'all later. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
See
Thank you
y'all.
so much for watching.
Hey, we're in touch, so you be in touch. Follow us and watch us on Facebook, and also watch the Owl's Nest Barbecue Show on YouTube. And please follow us on Instagram for some great ideas, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more and more videos.